Oh boy, don't I have a superficial topic for you today? What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about an Instagram model, content creator by the name of Connie Hawk. She's talking about how it makes her uncomfortable when men show her attention. Okay. She does not like when she gets hit on by men. She's uncomfortable. But if you was to look at this particular female's Instagram and how she just puts herself out there physically, does nothing but show off her body that was handcrafted by her surgeon. You got another surgical story. Well, I would say based on her life, definitely been some surgery. And because now she's getting all this newfound attention, she's complaining about the amount of attention she doesn't want from men. See, this is another case of she wants to pick and choose the type of men that she deals with. She's probably one of those type of women that likes to chase men. She's probably in a whole bunch of these guys' DMs, right? You got a lot of modern women prefer to pick and choose the men they deal with than for the men to actually chase them, unless that man has a lot of money or is famous. But a lot of these women like to pick and choose who they talk to. And that's why a lot of these women are taking massive L's. A lot of them are going to be alone for a very long time. And what's funny is that they think that their looks are going to last forever. Your looks are going to last as long as that doctor is able to get paid and continue to keep that body up that you need to fund your lifestyle. Now let's get to this article from the Mirror. A stunning model who makes 6 figures a year says she's fed up of men hitting on her 20 times a day. Bombshell Connie Hawk from Vienna, Austria, says she can't go to the gym, do her shopping, or even go to the doctor without being hit on. I get that, just a terrible life for her, huh? Getting hit on by men. You know, there are women that ain't getting hit on by men at all that would love for men to look in their direction and approach them. See, these women don't care about being approached. They want to do the approaching. They want to be out here cold approaching. She sees her sought after looks and figure as a blessing and a curse as men oogle her wherever she goes. Oh, that's just so horrible that you as a woman who paid a lot of money for your looks is getting men to look in your direction. Now, I think that must seem horrible. You get paid based off of the amount of attention you get from men. Says, I try to be nice about it, but it does make me feel uncomfortable 99% of the time, she said, especially because a lot of guys are super persistent and don't give up. Ain't that what y'all want? A guy that's persistent, right? Ain't that what y'all claim y'all want? See, this is also the type of woman who's probably in love with some dude from high school that broke her heart, that went with somebody else and they never got over him. Kind of like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj always had love for the guy that she's with now, but when she became famous, you know, she went in a certain direction. But once she became established, she went back and got with that teenage crush. And the same could be said for this woman. You know, everything she's done has probably been for an audience of one, an audience of one guy, right? There's just one guy that she's never been able to get over. And because of that, she's done everything she can to sort of prove that she's attractive enough for him. Women do stuff like that. You know, women will do a lot of different things for the attention of just one particular guy. You'd be surprised. Sometimes when I say no, they start being rude and aggressive, and I will say things like, you're ugly, and will say things like, you're ugly anyway. Let me tell you this. I do not approve of men telling women that they're ugly after getting curved. I don't approve of men being aggressive when a woman says no. No means no. Okay? If a woman has told you that she wants nothing to do with you, leave her alone. Let it go. It's over. Okay? Move on. There are plenty of other women out here who are less plastic than she is that you can get with. Connie added that constant unwanted attention can be intimidating, especially if it happens at night. The model can even describe being chatted up by her doctor when she went to the hospital after having an allergic reaction. She said, "My ears were super swollen and red. I looked awful. As he was flirting with me, I was just thinking, geesh, how is this possible?" It's almost as if she's admitting to herself she's ugly. No attractive woman thinks that no matter. Listen, there are women who are attractive without makeup. They can be dressed down, right? And they can still get approached because they have natural beauty. But if you think that you're ugly because you have a cold, then that says a lot more about you than anything else. Because I'm pretty sure you didn't go to that doctor's office with no makeup on. You didn't leave the house without makeup. I didn't end up complaining about the doctor, but I definitely won't be going back there. Although she recognized the problem could easily be seen as a funny anecdote, Connie says the constant unwanted attention is annoying and can leave her feeling stressed, often having to fight off advances from up to 20 men every single day. Oh, that's just a huge problem. Oh my God. These men are trying to get with her. They're hitting her up. You mean to tell me that no other woman gets approached by men like this? You the only woman in Austria who's getting approached by 20 men a day. Now, she's not telling you about the 5 men a day that she ends up giving her number to, because she's way more attracted to them than she are to the other 20 men. She's not going to tell you that, but she's going to tell you about the other 20 men that she didn't want. This is clearly a female who's probably was ugly her whole life and never really got the attention that she wanted until she may have. I'm not saying she did, but she may have gotten some work done, and now she feels like she's the most beautiful thing in the world. Surgery crushes the minds of these women. It makes them believe that they are so much more different, that they're so much more attractive than they ever were before. See, females like this you can tell this is the type of woman who probably hates having relations. And it would not surprise me at all if she is one of those chicks that, gets paid for her, time, gets flued out. She's one of those types, she has a natural disdain towards men. To me, this seems like she has a disdain towards men without actually saying it, because no other woman on God's green earth is going to be mad that men approach them and men look in their direction. Only a woman that has a disdain towards men due to the fact that she probably works in the, rents out her services. I'm not saying she does, but women like that tend to probably have a certain mindset towards men, because I'm telling you right now, most women would love to be approached by 20 men a day. And there's a lot more attractive women than her that I'm pretty sure get approached all the time, and they're not complaining about it. You're complaining about it because you've never felt attractive until you got all dolled up and you may have, had the work done. Now all of a sudden you're feeling like the most beautiful thing in the world. She said it'll be in the grocery shops or in the gym, on the tube, just anywhere where I'm usually in a rush and I don't want to be approached. No one wants to be chatted up when you're doing a sweaty workout or having a nose in your shopping basket. No one wants to be chatted up when you're doing a sweaty workout or having your nose in shopping. I read that. Connie, who has nearly 400,000 followers on her Instagram account, says men who approach her are usually interrupting her day. Sometimes I'm waiting for someone, and before that person arrives, 3 guys have already come and tried to talk to me. She explained, it takes courage to approach a girl just like that, but they should understand when no means no. Yeah, and that's why men are not approaching women anymore. When you want to know why men are not approaching women anymore, just look at this chick. She's one of the reasons why men are not approaching women anymore. Because she has such a problem. That's why I tell you, man, a lot of these chicks are escorts. A lot of these chicks are out here selling themselves. And they have a disdain towards men. They see men as utility. And if a man can't provide a utility, they see them as useless. Allegedly, all alleged. She said once there was a couple waiting for the tube and they started kissing. While he was doing that, he opened his eyes and gave me a wink. It made me feel sick and disgusted. I can't stand it when I see guys doing that while they're with their girlfriends. I would never go out with the guy who was taken. Yeah, right. She argued that just because she shares steamy snaps on Instagram, it's not an invitation for men to hit on her. I told y'all, man, she has a disdain towards men, man. I think because I share photos on Instagram, some guys recognize me and assume that they could just come up to me with no filter or personal space. I might be a model, but that doesn't mean I want men harassing me every day. It's a job like any other. I'm telling you, man, that men, listen, man, there are women like this, and give them what they want. Give them what they want. If she doesn't want you to approach her, if she wants you to leave her alone, then do so. Give her what she wants. We need to stop giving these females like this attention. It's clear that she has some sort of issue with men, and she uses her body to get money out of you simps. We need to defund heifers like this. She makes her money off of OnlyFans because she's not, by taking a look at her Instagram, she's not promoting anything. She makes her money off Instagram and getting flued out. That's how she gets paid. And we need to defund these heifers. I hope OnlyFans follows through and get rid of some of this adult content and make these and just crush the egos of these women. Because it's clear to me that they only see you again as a utility. They do. So if women like this don't want you to show them any attention, don't show them no attention. Defund them with your attention.